Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to open this final conference of SHERPA project. And I feel very pity that I cannot participate in person, but I should be online because in this moment we have an important meeting in Poland. I know that there is a lot of friends and rule enthusiasts sitting in the hall. Unfortunately, I do not see you. And I am very happy that such projects like SHERPA have taken part, because they have been a big contribution for our work in the European Committee of the Regions and also for the European Commission as a source of information for the long-term vision for rural areas. As a mayor of a rural municipality and vice chairman of NAT Commission, I know how difficult it is to attract and engage people in the things which are happening around. And it's really impressive that during SHERPA project we could get information and results from more than 800 projects in rural areas, engage more than 630 people in 17 countries. This shows the interest and the potential that we can find in rural areas, and we need to work with that because the personal capacities in rural areas are scarce, and it's crucial so that they cooperate together. It's also great that 41 multi-actor platforms were established, combining national, regional and local level. And I am so happy that also 2 of them are coming from the Czech Republic. The Committee of the Regions strongly supports the long-term vision for rural areas and all the calls that we should bring this vision from the sky of Brussels to the people in the ground. And I am sure that projects like SHERPA are crucial for this goal, to bring this vision to the people and engage those people into this vision. We have to recognize also the innovating potential of rural areas, because innovations are the tool for the revitalization of rural areas, of the transformation of rural areas. And that was also a part of my opinion in the Committee of the Regions, where we tried to ask for use of smart solutions for the transformation of rural areas and also for getting the targets how to reach the long-term vision for rural area. One of the areas which have been an important part of SHERPA projects were innovations. We need to foster the innovations in the rural areas. We need to use innovations as a tool of transformation of rural areas and of bringing future to the rural areas. I was responsible in the Committee of the Regions for an opinion which was dedicated to the smart rural Europe. In this opinion, we are calling for horizontal approach to rural development. We need that all European policies and all European resources are dealing with rural areas, because this is the only way how to develop rural areas. We also need targets how to reach long-term vision for rural areas. We need to know what we should reach in 5 years, 10 years, and what we should reach in 2040. And we also need tools to reach long-term vision for rural areas. Except of using all the European policies and all the European funds for rural development, we also need to use innovative tools like LEADER, CLLD, which has proven to be very successful in the development of rural areas. We have a concept of smart villages, we have a concept of startup villages, and we need to make synergies between those concepts, not a competition, because the fragmentation is a danger for any of the European policies. Regarding the smart villages concept, we feel that it's very important to develop this policy. It's really crucial so that we bring innovations to rural areas. It's really crucial that we support small and medium businesses and startups in the rural areas. One of the areas the SHERPA project has worked on is digitalization. It is crucial to bring different services, to bring the communication with the state, with the region or with the municipality to the living rooms of people. It's crucial to bring Europe to the living rooms of people. Thanks to the technologies, people can work from home, they can deal with different kinds of issues from home. And it's also important that we use also innovative tools like telemedicine, for example. In my region, we have a pilot project for e-health. The mothers with the maternity diabetes, they do not need to travel 100 kilometers to the hospital to measure the level of diabetes, but they can do it from homes, and artificial intelligence together with doctor are evaluating these results. We can also shop through internet. We can also be with our friends, with our families through internet. It's crucial to bring broadband to all the areas, and it's also crucial to overcome the digital gap which is among people. I very often hear that the old people cannot deal with those challenges, but I'm quite optimistic about it. In my municipality, we have a university of third age when the seniors are learning to work with computers, and I must make you sure that my mother knows better to work with Excel than me. So I am quite optimistic about this for the future, because unless we can use those technologies, we will be left behind. And we also need to bring young people to rural areas, to build a rural pride, to build so-called landing strips for young people, so that those big Airbuses 380 with 500 people will land in every rural municipality in Europe. And I think this is the challenge we are facing. To conclude, I would like to thank you very much once again for your 4 years' work and for the results you delivered, because they are seriously taken by the European Committee of the Regions, by the European Commission, by the European Parliament, and I am sure also by the people on the ground. And I am looking forward to cooperation on the results of the projects and also on future projects which will follow. I wish you a fruitful discussion, and once again I am very much looking for cooperation on behalf of myself and also the European Committee of the Regions.